once again, here we are with another challenge and making it into the news where people got to do this unique challenge in order to get to clicks and likes. And this challenge is no different. If you guys have not heard of this challenge, it's called the One Chip Challenge made by the Pocky Company. This is one of those challenges where you got to eat one chip that is full of spices that will get you sending to the restroom faster than you can even blink. One that's going to keep you in the restroom for a long time. This one is no joke. When it comes to spicy food challenges, of course, we're all going to click it, we're all going to like it, we're all going to follow it. There's actually one entire series created by the Hot Challenges, which is the Hot Ones. They get a bunch of guests in their show to try a bunch of wings with them. You know, a bunch of celebrities have done this and you guys have already seen it, but this is not about that today. It's about the One Chip Challenge, and unfortunately this time around, some young man by the name of Harris has unfortunately passed away due to potentially maybe eating the chip. Unfortunately, with these challenges, not everybody's going to react the same. I've seen 1,000 people, 1,000 videos eating this chip, and it's been no different. People come in there with a lot of confidence and end up leaving with none. So I've seen it go about every single which way. You know, people drinking milk, people eating the ice cream. I yet have not tried the challenge myself. I would actually do it if they have not already taken down all the chips from the grocery stores and all the markets because of what just happened with this kid. And it's just really unfortunate to hear this, man. They don't know if it is exactly the One Chip Challenge that caused his death, but it is speculated that that might have been the cause. He ended up going to school, calling his mom and telling him he had a stomach ache, and then unfortunately when they went to the hospital he ended up passing away. So it was a really actually sad story. I understand that this was not their intention when it came to creating this chip. It is a challenge, it is something they warn you about, but even though all the warnings are telling you not to do something, people will actually end up doing that challenge, of course, because it is important. It's kind of fun. It's part of what's going on in the moment, you know. When it became like planking, when it became, doing these pranks, when it became doing all these other things, you know, people are going to tend to want to do it as well. People want to join along with what's going on right now. And just to tell you how hot this chip is, this is rated at a 2 million Scoville in comparison to a jalapeno that's rated at between a 2K and 8K Scoville. So this is definitely one of those hot chips that are on the market right now. It is definitely one of those that you're not supposed to be playing around with. Now, me being Mexican myself, I've had a lot of salsas in my life. I had a lot of hot Cheetos. I literally came out of the womb eating some hot Cheetos. So I don't know if I would do well with this one, but I had my fair share of, spices. And I think I would have some spice tolerance. I mean, at least, I don't know if today I would be able to have some spice tolerance because, man, I can't even eat like a hot and spicy today without, shitting up the restroom. But other than that, it's really crazy that this is happening at this moment. You know, there has been like 1,000 people doing these challenges, and never have you heard somebody pass away from them. So it's really unfortunate to really hear that, but it is something that could happen. Obviously, there is a warning label on it. It is a challenge for a reason. You gotta, overcome that challenge. So unfortunately, it wasn't the case this time around. I think a lot of people, a lot of kids are still going to be able to do this. They're still going to continue doing it. I mean, when it comes down to it, you feel like you're not going to be the one, So until you are the one. So right now they're pulling out of all the chips out of the companies and they're issuing refunds, which I think is a great thing to do at this moment. Obviously it's affecting other people. And obviously we're going to have to find a better way in order to do this. They definitely are going to be liable for what's going on until they find out what the reason of death was. They have a lot of speculations to him actually dying from the chip, but we'll have to see it later down the road. I think regardless if they do take it down or not, they will come back maybe some way, somehow, and actually maybe reduce it, or I don't know what exactly they will do, but will come back. It's still a market for this, and I know a lot of people love doing these type of challenges. You see them on TikTok, you see them on YouTube, you see them in your favorite YouTubers as well. It's part of what it is at the moment. It's, trying to defeat this challenge itself. I gotta say, when it comes to these challenges, I don't mind them. I really don't. I think they're pretty cool if you're able to overcome them. When we see like Matt Stoney doing the 10,000 calories challenge, or when we see all these other people doing like these different challenges, like I think it's cool. I just think it's like really unfortunate once it does start becoming damaging. I've seen a lot of people do the challenge without giving people water. It's usually homeless people they give it to, or they ended up giving to somebody and not give them water, see how long they can last. Like it's a really scary thing when it's like, oh, this could potentially actually kill you. So I guess it's just a really entertaining factor of people struggling to deal with something. People love watching people overcome something, and it's just really entertaining to watch that. I mean, look at MrBeast has done a bunch of videos about that. We get to see the hot ones. We love people getting hurt. We love people people sweating. We love people in the pain, and we just love watching that. And that's just something we're all gonna do. I wonder if it's some weird human nature that we have just to see people really going through something like that, you know? So I don't doubt that these guys are gonna come back sometime soon. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get past this. I don't know exactly what they're gonna be doing, but I'm just glad that they did take them down for right now just to see exactly what they're gonna be doing. I know this is just one case. I don't know if there has been multiple cases down the road, but again, it is one of the challenges, and it is with a high spice tolerance. So if you're not used to that, obviously it's going to affect everybody in a different way. No matter how many warning labels you put onto it, it's still something that people are going to gravitate to. Overall, I feel bad for the kid and the family. I know when he ate that thing, he didn't expect that to happen to him. You know, you're just doing a challenge. You think it's fun, you know, until things get really serious. And I really feel bad for them, you know, especially since they do sell the thing on the market. It's not like, oh, you're gonna go out of your way to go get this chip. They're selling it in the market. It's easily accessible, so you wouldn't expect anything to happen to you, you know, until it does. And it's just really unfortunate that this family has to go through this, and this child ended up doing the challenge, and this happened to him. You know, I feel really bad for that. You know, I don't think that it's his fault or anything. Like, it's just what he ended up doing. You know, it's part of what's going on right now. We see a lot of people doing this at the moment. For him to try it out, you know, I guess he thought it was gonna be okay until it wasn't okay. And I hope they're able to overcome this. I don't know what that feels like, and I wouldn't want to put that on anybody else. But we'll end up seeing, man. There probably is gonna be a humongous lawsuit if it is that killed him, but we'll have to see. You know, Pocky is taking out all the chips, like I said earlier. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you smash the sub button, and with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.